If you have set boundaries with your emotionally immature or abusive parent and their first reaction is to kind of blow up and get really upset or reach out to people to engage in a smear campaign or to talk about the conflict in the relationship in hopes of kind of controlling the situation and thereby controlling you out of fear that other people are going to think certain things about you that they've intentionally told them in order to manipulate you to come back to the relationship, that is abusive. That is a form of triangulation, and it is very common in families that are emotionally immature or with parents that really struggle to deal with self-regulation, emotion regulation, and how to resolve conflicts in an appropriate and mature way that we'd expect a parent to be able to do. So having boundaries does not mean that people are going to necessarily do what you want them to. Boundaries means I'm going to either tolerate or not tolerate X, Y, and Z. If X, Y, and Z happens, what I'm going to do is blank. And sometimes it's actually better in these situations if you have a parent that does this. You don't necessarily need to share what the boundary is. The boundary is for you and what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. And sometimes telling them what your boundary is means that they're going to seek it out as a task to try to unravel it, try to poke at it, try to pick at it, which just causes you a lot of additional grief that you probably didn't want in the first place. So hold your boundaries. Your boundaries are your own. And when people go behind your back and try to triangulate, whether they're bringing in your spouse or siblings or extended family members or other people in your life, that is abusive, toxic manipulation called triangulation.